volume up?
Hmm? Oh yeah, I gotta turn it down. Just muted it.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't ready. I wasn't paying attention to the cue. Yo, what up? It's your boy. And here we are for the first ever episode of Running the Ropes.
Yes.
It's me, your boy Mike. I got my homie Sam's with me today.
How you doing, everybody?
I'm so excited Dean's here. This is Dean's first time. Let's make him feel welcome. We got Paulie running the show. Yo, Paulie. He can't talk to us because he doesn't have a microphone. That's Jeff's fault. We'll blame Jeff when he gets here. Anyways, tonight we're going to do some talking about some wrestling that happened this week. We got some Raw to talk about. I got a little Dynamite.
Yep. NXT.
NXT is the big one because we got a pay-per-view this Saturday.
NXT TakeOver in your house.
TakeOver in your house is going to be live from the Performance Center with the fans. How do you feel about the fans? Are you happy they brought the fans in? The fans?
Right. No, I am. It's kind of... It was weird at first without the fans, with like empty arenas.
I liked that AEW started doing it first, and they brought them in. That was cool. And then WWE's like, here, we're going to put them all in plastic boxes because we got enough elimination chamber reject pieces.
Right, kind of looks like surrounding a hockey rink.
Yes.
In a little way. It's weird.
But so we got TakeOver this weekend. You want to talk TakeOver? We can talk TakeOver. TakeOver on NXT this week. We had started off with Johnny G. That's going to be the big match.
That is going to be the big match.
Johnny G, or it was Candice LeRae versus Mia Yim in a one-on-one match. They were talking smack to each other last week.
Yep.
And they started off the match nice. It was a good women's match. Then Johnny comes out. They're fighting outside. Double count out. The match ended in a double count out. And Johnny G comes out and he's, chanting them on. Candice is beating the shit out of Mia Yim.
She is.
No F-bombs. Try not to. I dropped a couple. Johnny's beating up Mia Yim. Or Candice is beating up Mia Yim. Johnny G's cheering her on. Here comes Keith Lee. Next thing you know, William Regal throws us into a tag match.
Mixed tag match. I don't know. Then Johnny's like mouthing off saying he's in the street clothes and he's not feeling comfortable doing that. It kind of plays a role in it towards the end.
Oh, yeah, because he had the jeans and the little Adidas tracksuit jumpsuit on.
Right.
William Regal don't care about that.
No.
Anyway, so we got a tag team match. Mixed tag team match. They're going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, my woman's calling me. And, threw me totally off track. But hold on. I gotta take this. We're gonna take a call live on air. Keep talking, Dean.
But yeah, it started off with Mia Yim and Candice LeRae going at it for a while. Mia desperately kept trying to come over and tag in Keith Lee while Johnny's mouthing off. And eventually they get Keith, they ended up making the tag, did they?
Johnny
never tagged
yeah,
him.
there was never any tag. Mia was the legal woman in the whole match. Johnny never got a tag. He just stabbed Keith Lee in the eye.
Oh yeah, no, Johnny came in and pushed her off and went like that.
Because Mia Yim did it. It was the butterfly, the full Nelson suplex.
Yeah.
And she takes her down. Here we go. Sorry. I'm trying to get back. Amanda threw me off. I'm sorry. It's my kid's birthday tomorrow, and we're just trying to get everything situated.
Happy early birthday, by the way.
Zoe Monroe, Daddy loves you. Happy birthday. So, yeah, Mia Yim, full Nelson suplex, goes for the 3 count.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano comes in, flips
Push
the
her.
legs.
Gives
Gives her the Dikembe Mutombo. No. And then Keith Lee comes in. Was he about to powerbomb him or?
He did.
I
Yeah,
can't.
he was
I think he
getting ready
powerbombed or he slammed him. I can't remember off the top of my head. He got Johnny on the ground. Somewhere I didn't see the keys come out. I saw something on the ground.
He pulled it out like as he was going.
As he was getting up to get him up for a powerbomb,
And
he jabbed him right in the eyeball.
Yep.
I don't know if Keith Lee's okay. I haven't read anything. I haven't twittered about Keith Lee. I haven't seen,
He got his hand slammed, I think, between the post and the steel stairs too, as well. So Keith Lee's hands might be a little messed up.
Okay, so he might not be 100% going into Saturday evening. Anyways, is it Sunday?
It is Sunday now?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. TakeOver's normally on Saturday. I don't pay attention to the date. I just saw normally it's TakeOver. It's Saturday.
Well, we're so used to when there's a
I'm so used to a
there's
TakeOver and then a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay, so
Things are a little
thank you,
different now.
Paulie. Sunday. TakeOver's on Sunday. But that stinks. I wanted to watch it with my friends. So TakeOver on Sunday. You got Johnny G going against Keith Lee for the North American title, and Keith Lee might not be 100%. Candice LeRae came in and rolled Mia Yim up at the end of that match, though, after the key stabbing to the eye, because the ref didn't see that. And they actually won the match.
They did.
So Keith Lee's not 100%.
We forgot that Tegan Knox came out.
Oh, yeah. There was a giant brawl, because the women are in a match, too.
Tegan came out and held back Candice.
That was because Mia Yim went to do something. She went to do a Hurricane Rana, and Candice LeRae, or she went to powerbomb Candice LeRae into the screen.
She did, and it messed up the middle of the screen.
Dude, I love that they're just breaking these $1 million screens. Like, these screens can't be cheap, and they're just breaking light poles out of them.
Vince can afford it. Such good shit.
It's such good shit. So, did you? Of course you did. I got some. Oh, we got some. Look, Gary loves my shirt. Thank you, Gary.
Got the Aleister Black.
Oh, we got O'Hara and Seahops watching. What's up, family? How you guys doing? So yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, the ladies came out after Mia Yim got her face banged off the board.
Tegan came out.
Tegan Knox came out to hold back Candice LeRae.
Kind of calm her down, and then Dakota Kai and Raquel came out.
Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez came out and just wrecked them. Dude, Raquel Gonzalez is a monster.
beast.
She's like 7 foot tall.
I was about to say she's so much taller than us girls, and it's wild.
We got those ladies going into a match, actually. Mia Yim will be teaming with Shotzi Blackheart.
I like Shotzi.
I like
Shotzi came out too.
Shotzi and Shotzi,
And the
Tegan
fence with
Knox,
Candice and them.
LeRae, Gonzalez, and Kai. So Candice LeRae, Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai will be going against Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, and Mia Yim. My question, and I want to know Paul's answer to this question too. Do you think that they
Should we just go in?
Do you think that they bring out a tank for everybody?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Can they get like a Power Wheels for everybody?
If they all three come out?
Yeah,
that'd be
because
awesome.
I love the little tank. I most people don't like it. What do you think?
do you not like
How do
it?
you feel about the tank?
How can you
Paulie?
not like the little tank?
Shotzi, but it's not great for everybody else.
Right.
You don't
It fits
think
her.
so?
It fits Shotzi, and Shotzi's awesome. I can't wait until
I can see Mia coming
Our
out.
producer
with like
Paulie loves Shotzi. I love Shotzi Blackheart as well. I watched her story, some of her story on the WWE Network.
Like if they all came out with her.
She's good.
fans just got hip to her from the Evolve show that they had on the network last July. And she's fantastic.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Or maybe they come out with like she comes out in her tank and then Mia comes out with another Power Wheel that's more fitting to her than.
That would be
what I'm
sweet.
saying?
Like Mia
Candice
come out in an
has a-
Escalade with
Yeah,
her bandana
that's exactly
up
what I
because
was
she's the
thinking,
head
with her Tim's up.
HBIC. I could see that. That would be sweet.
What would
That would
Candice
be
roll
sweet.
out?
Fishy, we love you too.
We love you, Fisty.
Something Marvel related.
Yeah. Or
Lola,
Candy related.
Lola, like from Agents of Shield. That would be cool. She probably that's too much, but that's pretty cool.
Oh, she probably would do.
Gary says go Johnny G. I agree with that statement. We'll
Johnny-
talk about that later. Revolution
just-
Radio dropping the happy birthday to Zoe. Thanks guys.
Should we just transition to TakeOver?
Yeah, we could just go right into TakeOver. I mean, we had some cool stuff happen on NXT. There was a couple matches. I mean, Aaliyah got the win. I don't even remember who she fought. She won to some jobber.
She didn't win.
She didn't win? I thought she got the roll
That
up.
was the story. She lost to Santana Garrett.
That's right.
Robert Stone was using her as his last chance to
Yeah.
getting fired by Chelsea Green.
Oh yeah. Who's Chelsea Green dating? Isn't she dating Zack Ryder still?
Well, Matt
Yeah.
Cardona.
Matt Cardona.
Woo,
Woo woo woo.
I can't wait to get your guys' opinion on what happened on Impact, though.
Impact. I didn't watch Impact this week.
So you have
I
heard
watched.
about
I was trying to
Dean
tell him
Dean
about
Dean did. He was trying to
Joseph
tell
P. Ryan got a.
about Joseph P. Ryan.
Well, no, I was talking about the Slammiversary ad that's gone viral.
Oh, I did see
see that.
pieces of this ad that had
Spud is in it.
everybody
Drake,
in it.
yeah.
It had Drake Maverick. It had EC3. It had who else was in it, Paulie?
Rusev's
They had a
They had a
Bulgarian
Bulgarian
flag. Keep going. Come on.
Eric Young was in it.
Yep.
Yep.
EY was in it.
Good Brothers.
That's right.
They
Luke
did have
and
a
Car.
good
They had him in Bullet Club stuff.
Right. Kind of caused this little controversy on Twitter. A lot of
I'm okay with it. I need my boys to have a job.
I think the whole Drake Maverick thing caused like Leo Rush throwing it.
I think they saw that, like, because Impact said, I read that they said they didn't mean anything by it, like because all them people that they showed have worked for Impact at a time, so it's not like they were playing anything, and they
Impact or
didn't
Ring of
show
Honor.
they didn't show Rusev, they just showed a flag.
Yeah.
Why can't you show a flag? I mean, I get it.
Maybe he's re-imaging himself.
I get
don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
You see that? You just know it's the Bulgarian brute.
But all them people worked for Impact at one time. They just showing old stuff. They could, they're teasing it. Is this a big one, Paulie? I don't know what number it is. Is this a big one, like 20 or 25?
It's their big anniversary.
I know this is their WrestleMania pay-per-view, right?
It's really not.
No?
It's weird.
I thought
more
this
like
was
their
it.
SummerSlam for lack of
Okay.
a better term.
So this is their second pay-per-view? Like their second best?
Second biggest.
Okay. What's their number one? I'm
Yeah.
Bound for
that's
Glory.
what Tessa
I'm not
did.
that familiar with TNA. I need to get hip.
I think a lot of it that caught people off guard was the way that they rolled out that ad because they pulled a trick out of the NXT playbook and had it. They rolled the post-show credit and then played the ad.
Yeah.
So it looked like breaking news.
It looked like we signed 15 people.
Yeah.
Right.
And it caught me off guard.
It was
And
a
it drew
cool
a lot
ad.
of attention to him.
Of course it did.
I think the only one that they actually signed though was Rusev.
Do they have the six-sided ring?
Yes.
I love the six-sided ring.
I don't think they have.
No, they
They
don't
still
have
have
it
that. Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
They don't have it anymore. They're doing just a
They did it
full
when they had it. It was TNA.
TNA, yeah, because they had the X division.
Yeah. They still
Now-
do have the X division.
Do they? Who's the X division?
Willie Mack.
Oh, I like Willie Mack. He used to be on
but
Lucha Underground, ain't
Brian
it?
Cage was the X champion for a while.
Yeah, I like. He was. I know all them people from Lucha Underground, which I wish they still made. Lucha Underground was awesome.
It was.
All right, so let's
Wait,
jump
we-
back in. Go ahead.
We didn't even talk about the cruiserweight final.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, we'll get into that too. We'll get into that because we'll jump right into that right now because of Paulie's TNA roots. So Paulie's brings up this TNA commercial where they talk about all these old school wrestlers that they've had, but who have previously been in contracts with the WWE, who I also read are all under 90-day no compete clauses. Paulie,
Yeah.
so they can't sign there anyways.
The show is literally 3 days after.
After 3 days after their signing, so all those people could potentially show up at Slammiversary. Cool, awesome. I might watch Slammiversary, but
I'm interested where
Drake Maverick, who at
Spud.
Rockstar Spud at the time in his TNA
If
days.
you follow EC3, his promos have been fired, by the way.
Oh yeah, well he's from Cleveland. What do you expect?
We had the one where he's like, "My name is." He did it for Spud.
Oh okay.
So
No, I didn't see that one.
I know a lot of people.
Was it
think
YouTube or Twitter?
Twitter.
Okay. I know I
Or
follow.
and
I know I
Instagram-
follow
and
the
Instagram,
top
too.
1%.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited.
we will. After they brought in Drake Maverick to this TNA commercial because his name is Drake Maverick, and then on Wednesday night it was the cruiserweight final for the belt. It's been this culmination of a tournament. What is it? 4 weeks, Paulie?
It's been going on since April.
April. So 4 or 5 weeks, 6, 7 weeks.
Was it announced before they were fired or laid off, or
It was literally announced the day that
Yeah.
it happened?
job.
Yeah.
So
So-
when I already had that build up, people were like, "All right, this is his like."
In case you
end
didn't
of his
know,
career
in case you
in
didn't
WWE.
know, he put out this video on his Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every social media that he has. And dude, it was heart-wrenching.
Yeah,
Like
he
it
was
tugged your
crying.
heartstrings, and he was like, "I lost my job. I understand with all this stuff going on. Everybody around the world's losing their job, And it was the whole COVID-19. They released a lot of wrestlers, like
Yeah.
30 at least, something like that, 20, 30. And basically, he just summed it all up. He, teared up, he welled up, and he said he lost his job, but that he got to finish out the cruiserweight tournament, and that he was going to put his heart and soul and everything into it for us fans, because that's what we deserve. And
Right.
I agree with him 110%. I commended that of him.
Which I was excited because I kind of got tired of the whole 24/7 thing.
Yeah.
it got old.
It's only funny when R-Truth does it.
Right. He's the goat.
He's the 24/7 champion for life.
He's the goat.
But he came out and put on hella good matches.
He did.
Like,
Which you're not used to seeing.
like
from him.
yeah, no, because since his WWE,
He's been more.
of a
he was-
gimmick
at
comedy.
First he was the GM of what?
Yeah, AOP.
205 Live.
Yeah, and he did AOP. He was with AOP for a while. He was a general manager at 205 Live. He was mostly just a managerial role in WWE. They never showcased his wrestling ability, which he can wrestle.
Wait, when he did wrestle, he got like squashed.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever they had him wrestle, he was the manager of AOP, and he was getting beat up.
He was getting manic.
So,
Got
yeah.
like a what's his name?
But
with the chin.
he came out and put on the last couple weeks. He's put on some monster matches. He makes it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
He gets to the finals. He's facing El Hijo del Fantasma. Did I say that right, Paul?
I'm glad you said that because I wasn't
Huh?
able to try because I knew I was going
El
to
Hijo?
Yeah,
El Hijo del Fantasma. For the
I'm
cruiserweight.
not going to try it.
For the cruiserweight championship. He loses. They put on a great match. Where did Hijo Fantasma come from?
Impact
He's an Impact wrestler. Okay. So
and AAA.
I had never heard of him before this tournament. He put on some hella matches too.
Yeah.
He's good.
Not a fan of Phantasm.
Producer Paulie is not a fan of Hijo del Fantasma.
He kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
I agree.
Debut and
I like Devlin too, so I kind of feel for the guy too. With the
Yeah, with the whole coronavirus, Finn Balor 2.0 can't come over and defend his title. I get it. I'd like to.
Is that kind of a similar thing with Sami Zayn with the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So Hijo del Fantasma wins. Drake Maverick visibly upset. He lost. He doesn't get to stay anymore. Because had he won, he would have won his job back. He was literally fighting for his job.
Yep.
And he
So he's
loses.
full emotion. You know what I'm saying? Guess who comes out?
It's time. It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
Triple H comes out to the adore of all the fans. Everybody.
Everyone's clapping.
Because they see what's in his hand. He walks out with a clipboard.
Yeah.
He puts his
Drake
arm
Maverick
around.
looks up at him. He's all emotional,
Dude.
tears in his eyes. He starts crying like he leans into Triple H's chest and just starts crying.
Triple H throws a hug around him.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Drake
Opens it up.
Maverick gets a contract to stay in NXT. So Drake Maverick's not going to be at Slammiversary, ladies and gentlemen. If that's what you
No,
wanted,
no.
he won't be there.
It was nice to see though. Good for
It
him.
was good, yeah. It was good for him. Definitely good for him. He deserves it. He put in work, and like I said, I'd rather see him in the wrestling role more than the managerial
And a
role.
lot of the wrestlers that did get fired, like Leo Rush, like I said,
He's a rapper now.
he's
I heard.
upset. Like the people lost their jobs in real life. They're kind of wondering, was that a work the whole time?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Drake Maverick cried about it and stuff.
Yeah, like losing the job. Like they knew they were going to bring him back. Like it was a work this whole
I
time.
mean,
while everybody
if
else,
it
like,
was,
legitimately
look,
Like,
I'm gonna play the bad guy right here, because if it was, got me good.
and like to do it for something like that, that's serious. Like,
Got
a lot
me
of people's
good.
lives were affected,
Coronavirus
but
and all, just taking advantage of it, got me good. If
did
it
not
was,
see that coming. If that's so, but
it was beautiful.
yeah, I feel good. I'm happy for the man.
It was a good moment. It was a good moment.
Hopefully,
And that's how NXT ended, correct,
hopefully
Paul?
it builds
Nothing
off
else
that
happened after
momentum
that, right? I put it in my pocket.
No, that's
That was the ending.
I'd be really
The big thing,
disappointed.
though, coming out of that a lot of people are not keeping an eye on is the Luchadors.
Luchadors.
The two
Mass Luchadors
that came
won
out.
the match.
Oh yeah.
That is a big part of this story, and it is going to become even bigger in the next 2 weeks.
Because they're coming for Hijo del Fantasma.
No.
I kind of feel like there's gonna be a rematch, and
Who are
Drake's
they-
gonna take that belt.
The rumor is that
Paulie.
it's going to be Phantasma's heel turn, and that he's going to reveal that the Luchadors were working for him the whole time.
Paulie says the Luchadors that came out at the end were working
A
for
lot of people noticed that
Io
the
Phantasma.
he was wearing during his entrance Wednesday night was basically the Punisher's skull.
Uh-huh.
He also had that same thing on the back of his gear.
They had both
He
had
that-
Punisher
had
skulls.
that on his gear this entire time. It just suddenly popped up for this match.
Interesting.
So, look at this. I get Amanda's asking for Justin. Fleischer says I got a nice shirt on, and he throws up this, so I know he's talking to me.
I got the Hollywood
Dean's
Hogan.
got a sweet shirt on too. He's got an Aleister Black shirt on. You just
I
can't.
thought the Aleister Black shirt would do better than the individual.
Yeah, you can't just. That's dude. Come on. We're during the middle of a new world order right now.
I mean,
for life.
yeah, he fades to darkness.
Hi Abby.
Yeah.
What up?
I'm a big Aleister Black fan, man.
No, I love Aleister Black
I do
too.
too.
Him and Seth Rollins put on a killer.
Yeah.
They can go. I love Seth Rollins. So.
And Humberto came out to try to.
Dude,
It was kind of.
I want to talk about Raw real quick again because we started going into NXT and we're just all over the place. This isn't as this.
there
Look,
was
it's our
word-
first episode.
Right. We're all over the place.
Yeah, it happens. We're gonna get more organized as it goes on. It happens.
Just take it for what it is, all right?
But on Raw, a couple weeks ago, Seth Rollins jammed Rey Mysterio's eyeball into the steps. When made one of the most crazy faces that Seth Rollins has ever made, and he's made some crazy faces.
YouTube it. There's plenty of compilations.
But at the end of Raw this week, you get a promo from Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
Well, he kind of, what do you say? Rey Mysterio was a sacrifice to the better good of Raw.
Yeah.
That's what he kept saying. And then they kind of put out like this montage video.
They made it
kind of like
seem...
a tribute to him, but at the end it had that little twist of him throwing it in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the whole eye
growing
for...
up to this was because
The
Rey was
eye
supposed to
for an
retire.
eye. Yeah, Ray was going to retire. I read Ray was going to retire. And then
I mean,
Seth...
I know it's coming.
Yeah, eventually, yeah. So when I heard it was coming on Raw, I was like, Seth stabbed his eye out last
I
week.
mean, he
and
didn't just get thrown off a building.
he got thrown off a building.
big.
Like, no, there was another level underneath there. That's what they said. Because Aleister Black and them should have died that night.
By the way, I think Aleister should like be the next dead man kind of thing, like Undertaker. Just my personal opinion.
Okay, we could talk about that.
Throw that out there.
But anyways, he was supposed to retire, and it ended up being Dominic and Rey Mysterio at the end. And Dominic basically summed it up and said, an eye for an eye. Do you think this is the start of Dominic's wrestling career? Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, and I think he's going to turn on his dad.
You think he's going to go heel and join the Messiah? Oh, that would be beautiful.
Did you see when,
That would be
when
beautiful.
Ray got up and said, "Come on, let's go," and he kind of like gave him this look, and then he just sat there and looked at the camera and said the eye for an eye thing. I feel like it's
That
going to
would
lead
be
up where he's
beautiful.
going to turn on his dad and join Rollins, and
He's going to be a disciple.
that's going to be how I think that then Ray will transition into. He'll probably have like something to go on with that storyline, but after that storyline,
And
he'll
he's going to
probably fade off.
retire.
Yeah, or just leave WWE.
I can dig it.
Just my thought.
Oh, we got Stoner in here. Stoner.
What's up, man?
Stoner says Dominic debut. I agree as well, buddy.
Hey, sis. My sister Heather's watching.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
How you doing?
How you doing? How your mama doing?
How you doing?
So yes, I think Dominic's going to debut. I want to know what Stoner thinks about
I'm curious
about the heel turn, the Dominic heel turn. You let me know, Stone. I'll be watching for your comments on the Dominic heel turn.
Do you think he's going to join Seth? I think he will. It's gonna,
Is that what he said? I got nothing.
they're going to throw people. They're just going to throw people off by that.
I love Seth.
I really hope
Seth
there's
Rollins
I
is
really
the
hope there's a
best
crowd.
heel that can't be a good guy.
I really hope we're allowed to have a crowd when that does happen because
The heel turn
the
for
reaction-
Dominic.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine like the reaction of that crowd, the energy from that?
Just like if he does it Seth Rollins style, like
You know he's
like
going to.
Shield turn style, like Ray's like you got Rollins and them in their entranceway, and Ray's talking smack. Dominic in the back with the chair.
Then Seth with his little laugh.
Little one of these does one of these, and then Theory and Murphy.
I was really skeptical of that.
Dude,
character,
they're
but
nasty.
It's growing on me.
The Messiah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love everything he touches. It's freaking gold, dude.
I'll give him that.
He's not the best good guy at all, but he's a great bad guy.
I wish they'd give Buddy his name back instead of just Murphy and
I-
stop wearing that shirt. That shirt is terrible. I don't know. But also, he got rid of those ripped shorts too, so I don't know. Dude's a great in-ring performer.
I liked
Austin Theory's a monster.
I liked Murphy. Look, he said yes, he'll get more push as a heel and should retire his dad.
Boom.
Dominic versus Ray in a retirement match?
Yeah.
Save it for Mania next year. That would be craziness. Okay.
I want to see
You tie it
Riddle.
into the old SummerSlam storyline for back in 05.
Yeah.
Which one was that, Paulie?
The custody of Dominic. match.
Oh, the custody of Dominic
Eddie?
match with Eddie? What, that,
Basically,
That was
so much to
wild.
you that it didn't mean anything to
That was wild.
yeah.
Put our lives hanging up above a ring.
That was a good match, though.
That was a fantastic match. One of the last great matches of Eddie Guerrero's storied career.
One of the greatest matches, last matches of Eddie Guerrero's career. It was a good one, though.
It was.
Yeah, no, I agree with Stoner. He'll get more push as a heel.
I agree too.
Everybody, that's a heel territory. Everything's heel these
Curious
days.
how his in-ring ability is, Dominic's.
He kind of looks chubby. I mean, when Brock Lesnar beat him up, he wasn't in the best shape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Brock Lesnar ripped his shirt off. Huh?
Especially afterwards.
That's true. But Brock Lesnar ripped his shirt off, and what I was saying is like he wasn't like he didn't look fit. He looked like me. Like he looked like he had a dad bod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like He wasn't fat, but he wasn't buff or nothing. Like, he didn't look like he'd been hitting the gym.
Yeah, he wasn't. It was like me fat.
And he's, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches taller than his dad, so it's not like he's going to come out and do Hurricane Ranas and stuff.
You never know.
He Humberto Carrillo and stuff. I mean,
Unless he has like a frog splash.
that'd be nasty. Because his 619 was weak.
It was.
When he did that 619. Was he in Chicago,
He looked
Paulie?
super nervous doing that.
When we went to Chicago?
Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the double 6.
I was going to say, they did the double 619.
He looked super nervous doing
It was
that.
weak, dude.
18?
12 to 18. All right, so look, we're going to go back to NXT, and we're going to, because we talked about one of the matches already, the girl match. We got a 6-woman tag match, and this is a thing we're going to start doing on takeovers and pay-per-views. Dean, between me and you. We can have producer Paulie. I'll write his picks down, but we're going to start doing a pick thing. It was your idea. It's a good one. I like it.
How you see on Sundays for football.
Yeah, so if you see something on Sundays, you can take a pick, how they pick, whatever team's going to win, and they keep track. We're kind of going to do the same thing here. We're going to start now.
Maybe we'll add a little twist to the loser has to do something, or winner, you know what I'm saying?
We'll-
Just to make it a little interesting,
Yeah.
something to keep it.
Like I said, we're playing this one by ear. We were really excited to do the show this week. We wanted to start this show.
I was super nervous.
Dude, we wanted to start this show in March.
Yeah.
We were going to start in March, guys. We could have been rolling for like 3 months already. But coronavirus! And it was no go.
Yeah,
I had to stay home. You had to stay home. We couldn't come over to Jeff's house.
We thought about doing a Zoom.
We couldn't go to the studio. We thought about doing a Zoom, and we had the Zoom figured out. And then Governor DeWine said he's going to open everything back up. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at Studio 440. Thanks to Revolution Radio. But so we're going to do the picks. We talked about we're going to start at the top of the card and do our picks. We haven't had much build up to the Balor Priest match. Like
No.
they fought a couple times. Balor's come out.
There's
It's
no real storyline.
yeah. It's kind of just Damien. It's the old adage: Damian Priest wants to be the best in NXT.
Balor's on his
You
heel
gotta
turn
beat
and
Ben Balor. You gotta beat Finn Balor. You want to be the best in NXT? You gotta beat Finn Balor.
I want to see a heel version of
I don't know why that is. I don't know why you need to get.
I love the Prince part of Finn Balor, how he is now the heel turn, but I still want to see him come out with some face paint because
Dude, I miss the Demon.
If you go back to New Japan, he used to come out with some crazy.
Oh, when he had the Carnage,
Yeah,
and
man.
dude, he was anti-Venom a couple of times. I've seen the Joker.
He was-
I've seen some sweet Prince Devitt
Yeah,
face paintings.
I want to see that. We have yet to see that.
Yeah, I want some sweet Prince Devitt, just different paint jobs. I mean, I love the Demon. Don't get it
can't
wrong.
go
The
wrong.
Demon is sweet, but I really like Damian Priest as well. Damian Priest has been solid. I don't know if I am on the game. Paulie, what was his name before?
Punishment Martinez.
That's right.
Yep.
I liked him. I mean, it's the same person, obviously. But I liked that gimmick better than the Priest gimmick. The Priest gimmick is still cool, though. Fire arrows. There's really no arrows, but everything's on fire.
Seeing him do
Oh, look at my boy Paulie. We got a poll up. If you're watching. We got 7 people watching. That's an odd number. So that means that we're going to have a winning number there. So take a pick. Finn Balor, Damian Priest. Right into that. Dean, who you taking?
part of me wants to see Finn Balor put over Damian. But I'm going to go Finn.
You're going to go Finn.
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
I love Damian, though. I would love to see him pull out a dub, but I'm going to go with Finn.
All right, so.
I feel like it's going to be an overall really good match, though. It's not going to be
Oh,
like
I think
something
it's going to
quick.
be beast.
I feel like it's going to be like maybe one of the most surprising matches out of the pay-per-view, maybe.
Okay.
I think people are going to be shocked because I don't think people realize how
You
talented.
think it's going to be like a 10, 15, 20-minute adventure? They're going to go.
Yeah.
That's cool. Those are my favorite matches.
Damian's a beast. And I don't
Dude,
think
they
a lot
can-
of people don't realize that.
Finn's a
Dude's
beast.
good.
And they're going to go. I can see that. That being said, I'm going to go with your first gut because that was mine. That's what I'm thinking in this one. Because when Finn came back and they put him against Johnny G, who won that match, Paulie?
Finn.
stupid decision in my opinion.
I agree. Johnny TakeOver's a
Johnny TakeOver should have won
animal,
that.
man.
But that is neither here nor there. He did not win.
Yep.
Finn Balor will put over Damian Priest in this match.
That was my first gut.
Finn Balor will take the 1-2-3 to Damian Priest in this match.
I would like to see Damian. If that does happen, I would like to see him go into like maybe a North American championship
Against Johnny G? Because Johnny G, we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll talk about that one in a little bit. Paulie, do you want to make a pick?
Sure. I love making picks.
All right, we got
Sure.
Paulie. Who you taking, buddy? You got Finn Balor or Damian Priest?
Well, we have 100% of our votes on the poll for Damian Priest.
Whoa! 100% of the vote going to Damian Priest.
Finn Balor.
And Paulie is taking Balor. So we're up two. I'm down 2-1 against the boys, but I'm up however many votes we got in the poll. So I appreciate that, guys.
I mean, it's
Pointing out that Balor and Dream had that little bit of a tiff.
Yeah.
That's not going away. There's something there. And if Dream loses that match, he can't compete for the NXT
Exactly. He
title.
gets the Cody Rhodes treatment.
So there's more there. Triple H and NXT in general
I love
layers
it.
their stories.
I love that.
They do.
I love that.
I don't think anybody saw Cameron Grimes come in the left field to get that win over Finn Balor.
No, that was awesome. I love him.
He's awesome.
I
live.
love Cameron Grimes.
Who did
Me
he
and
just-
Justin, Lil J on the radio hooked me up to this.
You put them both together.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Whatever, dude. Lil J on the radio.
No
By
jive.
the way, your wife made her pick.
Oh, what'd she pick? Oh, Amanda picks Finn. Okay,
Yeah.
baby. All right. So, Lil J on the radio showed me this thing on on WWE Network a couple months ago. What was it called? Paul, the Breakout Stars tournament or something? It had Cameron Grimes on it and Swerve and stuff like that. It was
Oh yeah, the NXT breakout tournament.
Yeah, it was called the NXT Breakout Tournament over the summer. And that's where Cameron Grimes came from. And Swerve
I remember
Scott. And what's his name? Tino Sabatelli?
He was in there.
He was in there. He's not in there no more, but he was in there.
Anywhere anymore.
But yeah, that's where I saw them from. So that was it's cool to see him and getting wins and stuff like
Dude,
that.
good.
When I saw him, their beginning
I'm trying to
stories.
think, when I went to NXT Live, when I took Little Man,
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think who I seen him wrestle. He put a really good match on.
Every time I think.
Oh, Damian Priest.
Okay. Every time I think about NXT, dude, all I can think about is that one time that me and Amanda went and Asuka kicked somebody. She kicked Emma in the face, dude, and just knocked her.
Really?
Sleeping, bro. Ref threw the X up real quick. She was done.
Nobody's ready for Asuka's kicks.
Dude, they mollywopped her.
I love Asuka.
That's the second time today I've heard Molly walk.
I'm curious what was the first time.
Cattywampus?
Woman threatening to mollywop me.
She what at work?
Yes.
Jeez, what's up with you guys at work?
Where do you? What part of Walmart do you work?
We don't talk about.
Oh.
Where do you?
First rule of Fight Club, we don't talk
Yeah,
about.
Oh, I didn't-
I did it
Not
too.
yet.
I did it too last week. It's okay.
We also don't talk about how our CEO works at McDonald's.
Yeah. Moving on.
Oh wait, I just got a message.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my boy Grizzy's watching. What up, homie? Grizzy's out in Arizona or California. I don't know where he's at these days. He's upset that I went to a show last night and he's jonesing for a show. I got to go to a
kinda jealous,
I got
too.
to go to a Tropodelic show last night. It was a drive-in concert show and it was awesome.
Just the fact that like you have
Dude,
you ever
everybody
did
was
anything like that?
socially distant. Everybody was hanging out and around like it was sweet. And then like you could watch, I could see the band from where we parked, and then they had them up on the drive-in movie screen. The thank you to the Skyway Drive-In for hosting us. They posted today that the cleanup there was nothing to clean up. We
Really?
did a great job.
That's cool.
So yeah, good job to all my
The video I seen, that
Tropaholics.
looked
And
really awesome.
we had a great time last night. It was fun.
Just the fact that
It was like an
oh,
hour and 10 minutes away. It was sweet.
worth every minute.
Yep. Amanda said the
Kinda
kick.
jealous.
The kick. What kick? What kick she talking about?
The kick you were talking about at NXT, which
Oh yeah, when Emma. Oh. All right.
I was like,
So move
The kick she's gonna give you.
the kick when she's gonna give me when I get home. Zoe's watching too. Happy birthday, Zoe.
birthday.
All right. So moving on, we got our 6-woman tag match. We got the bad guys, the bad ladies, versus the good ladies. The heels of the NXT women, kinda, and the faces. Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox going against Candice LeRae, Raquel Gonzalez, and Dakota Kai.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. That's fine.
We'll alternate.
Yeah, we can go back and forth. That's good because I don't want to go first on the next one. You already know. As much as I love Tegan Knox, I like the heels better. Dude, I was there. It was great, wasn't it, Paulie? Just say yeah. Just say yeah. He said yeah.
If you're talking about when poor Tegan Knox got her.
Dakota Kai comes
cage?
walking out of this cage. Oh, we were there. It was great.
Oh, yeah, you guys were there.
Yes, sir. Dakota Kai comes walking out of this cage and then just turns around and wrecks Tegan Knox, dude. It was awesome. I love Tegan Knox, too.
I was shocked.
But I was so... Because, dude, Dakota always had that bubbly Emma type personality. So, dude, when she did that, I was like... It was a good moment. It was a good moment for sure.
I really want to see Tegan come out in like a Kane-inspired outfit at least once. I know she does her Captain Marvel thing, but she's also known as Lady Kane. So like,
okay,
you
like
never heard that nickname?
No, like Glenn Jacobs Kane.
Yeah, yeah. If she would come out,
Endorsed her choke slam.
yeah,
Okay.
like if she would come out in a Kane-inspired outfit, that would be awesome.
Tennessee.
That'd be awesome.
Really?
And her initials TN Tennessee.
Okay.
Huge Kane fan.
Huge
Okay.
Yeah.
She freaked out the first time she met him.
That's exciting
Really?
to know.
I didn't know.
Glenn Jacobs liked something of mine on Twitter before, so that's pretty cool.
If you want to hear more about that, by the way, you can go to Up Up Down Down Superstar Save Point. She did one of
He be posting about
Up, down, down.
it. He
I love watching it.
probably promoting other shows. Don't
I
go listen to
forgot
Up
that
Up
you
Down Down.
mentioned,
We're gonna watch Up Up Down Down. You're gonna listen to us, so we can tell you about it.
I remember he mentioned Adam Cole's Uno move. I still have to check that out.
and it got worse this week.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I got a Rick
jeez.
and Morty Uno.
They're
Damn, it's pretty
terrible.
sweet.
Nice.
Actually. It's a really weird rule.
So we got the polls up. The polls up. If you don't know who any of these ladies are, just take a pick. Whoever's got the coolest names. Tegan Knox is apparently a very ginormous Kane fan, which I now respect her even more for because I as well love Kane.
I'm gonna go with the heels too.
I gotta go with the heels on this one, buddy. I gotta go with Candice LeRae and Dakota Kai.
They've been building up.
Raquel Gonzalez is ginormous.
Yeah, they're
she
building
will
her up,
beat
too.
everybody up by herself.
I feel like she's gonna end the match herself.
Okay, that's you go.
I'm
Okay,
just,
I'm going Dakota. I'm gonna put LeRae.
I'm doing the same.
Paulie.
Yellow.
Big Shotzi Blackheart fan too.
Yeah, I'm a big Shotzi. I like Shotzi. Like I said, I want everybody to come
Except
down
for
in the
that
tank.
launch she did.
Babyface side of things needs this win more to establish themselves so that they can challenge for the title down the road.
Paulie
True.
is
But
going.
I'm like looking at them and I'm trying to think of like the
I
build
would
up and
say
why.
Tegan or Shotzi gets the pinfall victory.
I like that.
I'm putting Tegan
I'll
down.
be right in a Shotzi.
Okay, you want to change your vote? I can change it. You have till the end of the show to lock it in.
Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, we
You know
can.
what?
If you want
Switch
to change it,
Switch it.
okay.
Let's do it.
100% of the vote right now for the heels.
Which makes sense.
Okay.
I mean,
So I'm taking the heels. I'm taking Dakota Kai, Candice LeRae, and Raquel Gonzalez.
the whole Johnny.
Sam's is taking Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox. Paulie is also taking Mia Yim, Shotzi, and Tegan Knox. I once again went down 2-1 in that vote. All right, it's looking like it's going to be all me this week, I hope.
Psych.
Okay,
Humility knows no better.
moving on. Paulie, we got a North American title match going on. This is going to be a match, I think, dude. Despite the size difference of these, that's like you fighting Paulie.
Hey,
Like you said, you seen Keith Lee military press,
Dude.
Johnny from the ramp to the ring
And just walking
while
down.
Candice
Candice was
walking
on his
up.
back. Dude,
I love me some Keith Lee, but Johnny TakeOver's a different animal, and we all know that.
Johnny
Hey,
TakeOver will be going up. The challenger. He is the challenger in this match.
His
To
first time
Keith
as a heel.
Lee. Yeah, first time as a heel ever. I love Johnny Cleveland.
not sure.
No?
In NXT?
Championship first time around from Ricochet as a heel.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
I was gonna say, but he was only a heel. It didn't work that well
It didn't.
because that's what he lost it not
the-
2 days later. Some crap.
He changed his theme music and everything, but
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. I like this one. I'm okay. They did it right. They didn't package it right last time. This one they packaged. It doesn't hurt his case that he's from Cleveland. Don't get this twisted that I love Keith Lee. Okay, whoop whoop, Keith Lee. I get it. Love Keith Lee. But
dude's a star.
come on, man. It's Johnny frickin' Cleveland. I painted a pot for this guy. I will never not pick this guy. Johnny Cleveland. That's who I'm picking.
I'm going with Keith Lee.
Paulie, you think Keith Lee's going to retain as well?
I do, because I think it's going to be putting him over. Because Keith Lee is on. I guarantee Keith Lee will probably be the next one to get called up, or at least one of them for a while.
You might be 100% correct on that, and for that reason alone, Johnny Gargano.
You got to build him up.
Paulie's picking Gargano? I was going to.
Johnny TakeOver.
I saw that too, and I was going to. That's why I was going to be upset if you picked. You can't see, but producer Paulie is wearing a Johnny Gargano t-shirt.
I almost wore mine too.
I had my wife's on. She has a Johnny Gargano t-shirt as well. Amanda picks Johnny Cleveland. She has a Johnny Gargano t-shirt, and I wanted to wear it over, but she wouldn't let me. I guess maybe she's going to wear it on Sunday. She didn't want me to dirty it up. So now she's got to wear it on Sunday. So here we go. She's got a John Cena shirt, dude. Amanda's got a couple wrestling shirts.
The reason I'm putting in with Keith too, because like the hand, he's not going to be 100%.
So that's why you think Keith, that's why you think he's gonna win?
No, that's like it's part of it too. I mean, I have
I
other
don't think
reasons.
Johnny's going to hold it long.
No, I think he'll just be a stopgap champion.
He might literally turn it back over that following Wednesday.
Yep.
I'm sticking with Keith.
Sam's picking Keith Lee. Me and Yo Paul.
Basking in his glory.
He's basking in the glory.
Man, I wish we could play music.
Bask in his glory. I can sing, so don't test me, boy.
Maybe that should be your punishment. The loser has to.
The loser has to sing a theme song, a wrestling theme song.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So, I picked Johnny.
By the way, split 50-50.
Ooh, 50-50 poll. Nice. I picked Johnny.
Does it tell you who picked who?
Dean picked Keith Lee.
No.
And producer Paulie picked Johnny G as well. So, Dean, you're down 2-1 in that one. All right. So, we got next match. I'm excited for this one. Blackheart. Tommaso Ciampa versus Killer Cross. That's
What?
not his name anymore. Killer Carrion, right?
Who went
Carrion Cross.
Karrion Kross. Yeah. How about that entrance though?
There-
Can you imagine that entrance.
Scarlet.
with fans?
What's is her name? Can I call her?
Scarlet.
I can't call it Scarlet Bordeaux no more.
She's not Scarlet Bordeaux.
Okay. Well, Scarlet used to be Bordeaux.
Lady Scarlet? Yeah.
They're gonna call her Lady Scarlet.
Looks like Lady Scarlet.
That's cool. What?
That
Oh.
entrance was.
CEO Jeff, producer Jeff, whatever you want to call him, Jeff. He's not producer tonight. Jeff, we love you. Johnny G, he's picking the Cleveland, which is weird because he's a Steelers fan. Anyways, we're moving on. We're already on a different match.
We have stories about those.
Hold on, why
Rock, paper,
why
scissors.
can't we see me? What's going on here, Paulie?
Nothing. You're right there.
I'm not.
I see you.
Okay. They say they.
Different brand.
Whatever, dude. Oh, there I am. All right. So, anyways, sorry. Technical difficulties on my part. Tommaso Ciampa versus Karrion Kross. The entrance is dope, by the way. Scarlet Bordeaux is hot.
So hot.
I'm worried, though, that she's the hottest part of this team. This tandem. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even in that sense. Like,
Probably.
he's okay. I didn't get the hype with him. Like, he was good. He's
He's a beast. Someone tweeted a video of him breaking a cinder block over a dude's face, asking if there's going to be that in NXT, and he said absolutely. So I wonder if that's going to
Jeff said, outside of NFL, I'm all Cleveland.
respect that to a point.
To a point. There's a terrible towel behind you, Dean, right now. Okay, let's not. So yeah, I don't.
See it though.
Oh yeah, you can't see it. If you could, you can see the Cavs banner in your picture, Dean. So that's cool. But he hasn't done anything in NXT with any substance. He's fought nobody. He's fought 2 little bums or 3 little bums. You know what I'm saying? And the hottest thing about him coming out to fight these bums is her entrance. And that's it. It's all flash. I'm hoping that it's not all flash, no substance. Because if it's just all, I'm pretty girl up at the top of the ramp. My boyfriend really can't fight though. Like,
He can fight.
Tommaso Ciampa can fight too.
I know. I love Tommaso.
Let's let Paulie pick first. Paulie, who are you picking?
Cross is winning.
Cross is winning as well. That's who I'm picking because Tommaso Ciampa's a company man,
Yeah.
and he's gonna put over the new talent.
Yep.
So we're across the board on Cross.
It's
on
gonna
that
be
one.
a really, really good match.
I think it's gonna be a banger of a match too.
I
Potential. Look,
best match of the night.
I was gonna say if not for my boy on the card, Adam Cole, potential to be best match of the
That's
night.
gonna be such a good one.
Disagree. This is going to be a complete squash.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think You think Car-
Ciampa is going to be the sacrificial lamb to be the first.
Do you think he's gonna choke him out?
Yes, and he's not going to tap out. He's going to pass out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a
There's
Samoa
nothing good
Joe
about this
style.
match, and I'm planning on using it as a bathroom break because it will.
Oh.
I love Ciampa. I've grown to love Ciampa following his career.
you
and
not-
to see him have
He hates Ciampa. He's got a Johnny Gargano shirt on right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't stand him. I didn't like him in Impact.
I found Kai a DIY shirt at a Savers for $1.99.
The old school one?
Yeah.
Yes, I got that one too. Paulie's got that one too.
I do not have a DIY.
You don't have the original DIY shirt? I got that
I
you
didn't
did.
think the tag team was going to last that long, to be honest.
I love DIY. That was greatness.
I
Okay,
love
so we
it
got
for the-
Cross across the board. Paulie,
Across the board.
yeah, Cross. We got across the board winning this match. Paulie says it's going to be a squash. Do you think it's going to be a squash match? Do you think it's just going to be...
I don't think it's gonna be a squash match.
You think
but
the entrance of Scarlett's going to take longer than the match?
Ciampa ain't getting pinned. He's
No, Ciampa's not. Paulie says that too. Paulie
Yeah.
said Ciampa's not taking the pin on this one. He's not.
He's getting choked out, like put to sleep.
Okay. All right. Moving on. We have a triple threat women's match for the NXT Women's
I think
Championship.
we're on the same page on this one too. What?
Charlotte Flair defending her title against Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai. Go ahead, buddy. What are you thinking?
Io. I think Io's gonna
Io?
take this one. Yeah.
Dean's picking Io.
I think.
I'm really torn on this one because all I know is that Charlotte Flair shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
It's NXT time.
I
Did
love
they-
Rhea.
Paulie knows more, so I'm going to ask. Like I said,
I still think Rhea should have retained.
I'm going to look right here in this camera, and I'm going to let you guys know that I tried to get producer Paulie, a mic hooked up over there. And we had a technical difficulty. Next week, producer Paulie will be able to talk with us. So I won't have to relay his answers. Because I value Paulie's input. He's very smart.
We
When it-
blame it on our CEO.
We blame it on the CEO, Jeff. Bring me a Frappy. Cheeseburger. Paulie
I
wants...
don't know where you work.
We just stop on the way home. I don't think Charlotte Flair should have this title.
Agreed.
It didn't. I mean, I get it. They said that it was because of the visa thing, that her visa was expiring. That's why they gave it to her at WrestleMania. That's what I read, anyways.
I didn't.
But
There's no truth to that rumor, as it turns out.
okay, whatever. I didn't like her retire. I didn't like Rhea's attire at WrestleMania. She wanted to look like Vegeta.
Yeah.
And I get it. That's cool. Everybody, Dragon Ball Z. That's awesome. But you didn't. You're black. We're black.
Yeah, it doesn't go with the.
It doesn't go with the punk rock aesthetic that you got going on. But I liked her championship run. I liked she was a fighting champion.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Candice LeRae, dude, at TakeOver when we went, won that whole War Games, bruh. Just her. Just them two. And they wrecked it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I forgot how good that match was.
Dude.
I bet the energy there live was insane.
Paulie, how many times did we chance CM Punk?
I have goosebumps just thinking about that.
It was great, dude. It was so much fun. It was, besides my kids being born, dude, it was probably one of the best 4 weekends of my life.
Yeah.
It was, dude, I had a great time in Chicago. Like, we friggin' kicked it. We had pizza, and we met Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Daddy DeVille.
Boy, in hindsight, meeting Sonya Deville now is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Daryl ruined it all. Dog Pound Daryl.
This is girl.
He yelled out in the middle of the restaurant, "Oh, Mandy!" It was so funny, and we gave him crap for it for at least the next 2 days while we were on the in the hotel room.
You know, in hindsight, that's a lot like what Otis would have done.
Who did I see that Sonya Deville's agent is trying to push her? Oh,
Yes, Chris. Oh,
that girl.
Chris Hopkins. Let me talk to you real quick, Chris. Is this an every Friday thing now? Yes.
Yeah.
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 Every Friday, 10 p.m. I'm not going to give you an end time because I don't know what time we're going to end. We could talk for an hour. We could talk for 2 hours. If we got stuff to talk about, we'll keep talking.
Yeah.
But at minimum, our show will be at least an hour long. At minimum.
Just thought I'd throw this at you guys real quickly.
Yes, Paulie.
We have some votes in for our poll.
We have some votes in. Okay. I haven't even picked yet, but go ahead.
I'm not going to tell you who's winning. but
Okay.
I will say this.
It's not Charlotte Flair?
She has 0.
Woo! Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Anybody? How many does EO have?
I'm not going to go.
He's not going to say because then I'll tell who's winning. So Dean picks
I
EO.
respect that. I respect that.
I'm actually going to go my girl. I love Rhea
I
Ripley.
love Rhea Ripley too.
I'm going to pick Rhea Ripley. She deserves her title back. I hated the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank this year. Like, it was cool. Otis won. That's cool. And I read somewhere that he was going to challenge, he was going to use it to challenge for the tag team titles, which I think would be,
Just disappeared into thin air.
yeah. But
Is he getting injured maybe?
there's no validation in my mind, dude, where Otis wins the heavyweight championship from Braun Strowman. Nope. Not happening.
The only way I can see it is if they decide to have him give the briefcase to Mandy and she somehow wins the women's title.
So he just gifts it to her?
No, she cons it and reveals that it's been a long con the whole way. Mandy Rose is a heel.
Oh, yeah, no, I get it. She's playing my boy for sure.
It's just going to be a
As long as he's enjoying it while the getting's good.
Good for him. you
Yeah,
know?
good for him.
Good for you, man.
I saw her with no makeup on. Come on. But I didn't like the ending of the man's match. Who voted for Charlotte? Ban him from the page. No.
Yeah.
Drop the ban hammer hard.
I think EO's gonna win, but it's gonna be a very short reign. I think
Oh,
Rhea
okay.
will take it from EO.
Okay.
And Charlotte's just gonna fade out.
And she'll just fade back to regular wrestling, to NXT or to SmackDown Raw.
Yeah, she's gonna go to SmackDown.
Paulie,
I think AJ Styles is gonna take Braun's title.
on who?
Not necessarily on anybody.
That doesn't matter. I mean, who's winning this match?
Rhea wins.
Yes.
And she has the opportunity to choose who she's going to beat. Charlotte Flair or Io Shirai. She throws Charlotte Flair out of the ring and pins Io Shirai for a cheap victory.
Okay.
Which sets up either Shotzi, Tegan, or Mia for a women's title match down the road.
Paulie calls Rhea Ripley tossing.
Interesting take.
Paulie is taking it deep with this. This is Paulie's pick right here.
I love NXT.
Rhea.
I did too.
Rhea is going to toss Charlotte out of the ring and then pin Io. And then feud with one of the ladies from the six-man tag or six-woman tag earlier in the matchup. It's good.
I like it.
So 2 for Rhea Ripley.
But part of me wants
One
to see
for
if
EO.
Rhea does win it.
Paulie, who's
she
winning the
does
poll?
pin Charlotte just because the Prudish, she's the better.
Fall, and that's the only reason it's a triple threat.
Yep. Charlotte can't take the loss to either one of them. If somebody else is going to win,
Yeah.
they have to pin the other one. They're not going to pin the queen.
Unless she puts Charlotte to sleep.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Paulie,
Or
who's winning the poll?
It's a three-way tie.
Oh! 3-way tie. How many votes are on the poll?
I don't want to disclose it.
No, tell me. I want to know.
I don't want to
Hey! This is my show. How many votes are on the poll?
3.
3? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. Don't disclose it. We had 3 votes. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. All right. So main event. We had some pretty solid picks here. Okay, just make sure I got all the names. Main event. Last chance match for the NXT title. The Velveteen Dream is the challenger against Adam Cole. Baby. Adam Cole retains.
Yeah?
Adam Cole retains.
You really think he's getting called up?
And Dream gets called up to the main roster.
Is Matt Riddle debuting tonight, speaking of calling?
Yes, he is. We're going to talk about SmackDown. We didn't watch SmackDown, obviously. We were preparing for our show. So I'm going to do a little SmackDown research here in a second. We'll talk about SmackDown. But SmackDown just went off the air an hour ago. Thanks for the poll, Paulie. Polls up. Get your vote in. I'm going with Adam Cole. Undisputed Era. They don't run everything anymore. They got to keep the one. Everybody thinks that Adam Cole will be leaving come August, which is when his contract is up.
There are rumors currently circulating that he may have signed a 3-year deal today.
I've read today as well that he signed a new deal. I didn't read that he signed a 3-year deal. I just read that he signed a new deal and that he would be moving to the main roster soon to justify his pay increase.
Yep.
So, it could go either way in this one. I don't want Velveteen Dream to beat Adam Cole.
What I'm thinking, Velveteen Dream wins, which leads to the Finn Balor versus Velveteen Dream storyline that comes back into play, and then Finn.
How many times has Finn won the title?
Once.
Oh, he's only okay.
Finn takes the title, then Velveteen gets called up maybe down the road at that point.
So you're going Dream?
I'm going Dream.
You're going Dream. Okay.
I love Adam Cole.
Dude, I've been watching Adam Cole since Ring of Honor, since Bullet Club. Dude, like Adam Cole and the Bullet Club with Young Bucks, like story time, baby. Like it was great. I'm
curious what Dream.
I love Velveteen Dream. I remember watching Velveteen Dream when he was what's his name? Patrick Miller? Patrick Clark on NXT before NXT was NXT. Like it was tough enough.
He was tough enough, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember him being on that show.
The Dream has no recollection of that.
Yeah.
I'm curious what his attire is going to be.
Keep in mind, it is a backlot brawl.
It is a backlot brawl, last chance match. I forgot to mention that. If the Dream does not beat Adam Cole for the title, it's over. There's no more title shots for Dream. He gets the Cody Rhodes treatment.
Do you think this may be a stretch, but like maybe Roderick Strong turns on Adam Cole?
You think a UE just imploding from inside out?
I don't think completely, but
if anybody turns, I wish it would be Bobby Fish. I don't like him. I like him the least.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
You know what I'm saying? If there's only going to be 3 members of Undisputed Era, I would prefer it to be Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole.
Messiah, the backbreaker.
Yeah.
Maybe that is kind of a stretch.
I don't know. We chanted that at NXT TakeOver every time we did a backbreaker, we would go, "The Messiah!"
That's 45 at times.
Oh yeah.
45 and a half because he got countered mid backbreaker, so it was the Messiah.
And then we did the hardest part of the ring. That was probably my favorite when they got slammed on the side. That's the hardest part of the ring. It was a good time. I can't wait for wrestling to come.
I know. Part of me feels like maybe Roderick's maybe a little jealous.
You think so?
Adam Cole.
Roderick's had the least success of them all. I mean, he was tag team champions, but he kind of just got gifted it because Fish got hurt.
He did North American champion.
Oh, that's right. He did. Who did he beat for that?
He's a good wrestler. I don't like him on the
Who did he
mic.
beat for that? It was Dream. Because then Dream was posted pictures, and he had Roderick Strong's he did the Rick Rude treatment, and he had Roderick's wife on his crotch. Dude, that was awesome, by the way.
I love that dude, but God, he's terrible on the mic.
Who, Roderick Strong? Oh yeah, he's so bad. He sounds like he sounds like a 4-year-old talking.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't get behind him on the mic.
Okay, so Dream and Paulie.
But I feel like there's a little envy there, and since it's a backyard brawl, maybe he kind of hides out, and something's gonna. Undisputed Era is definitely gonna play a role.
Oh yeah, Undisputed Era because of the backlot brawl definitely
Kyle
plays
O'Reilly's
a role.
back now. He showed up in the.
He
limousine.
Loomis making that drawing showing him kidnapping the rest of the Undisputed Era and driving them away.
Yes, I was just about to say that Loomis had his Bob Ross moment on NXT. Remember?
Really have a bad
Yeah.
feeling Velveteen Dream is winning this match. I don't want Velveteen Dream to win this match.
So who's your pick, though? I want your pick, not your who you think. Like I need your pick.
Was
This
this
is
Dream
supposed
just
to
in a
be-
little controversy too? Like did that just die
And
off?
I think he was originally scheduled to win the title then.
Yes.
Controversy happened.
And then he got alleged. Was it rape? Or sorry, I don't know if I can.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, I think he was sending pictures.
Yeah,
to,
he was allegedly sending pictures of something to
Child pornography.
yes to an underage female.
But as of now,
As of now, nothing's been said about it. I couldn't remember if they said he did that thing or not. That's why.
It kind of just died off and just went out.
I can say whatever I want.
But I got Velveteen Dream for sure.
Dean's picking the Dream. Paulie,
Lock it up.
producer Paulie. Who's your pick to win?
I hate to go with Velveteen Dream here.
Paulie is picking the Dream.
The 1 year reign of Adam Cole, baby.
I don't know, right?
They did a celebration.
I think. Look, I'm changing my pick. I think I'm gonna take the Dream as well because of the whole. I think that it does make sense as long as he doesn't have that stuff going on. I forgot about that.
If they are smart,
That was why he didn't get the title a couple months ago.
if they're smart, they call it the entirety of the Undisputed Era and have them feud with the New Day for the tag team titles. on SmackDown.
Ooh,
That
I
would be
like
fantastic.
Run that for 6 months.
They do like an invasion kind of thing.
Yes.
Yep.
They
Love
did
that.
it once in Chicago.
Yep.
Love that.
It was great when they did it, and they all just showed up on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And they want to
Love-
work with each other, so give
It was
the
sweet.
people what they want.
Oh yeah.
It was sweet,
Undisputed Era theme song's a banger.
dude.
We heard it like
Banger.
stuff.
Yeah. All right, so I got the picks tallied up. I'm gonna save this paper. We're gonna watch the pay-per-view, and then next week we'll go over the picks and see who's winning in the first week of our.
And then make the picks for Backlash
And then we'll make the picks for Backlash because that is next Sunday, right?
next Sunday.
Not this Sunday. Not 2 days from now.
See, we're so used to that being the case.
9
Backlash
days
should be
from now.
Sunday. I mean,
Yep.
Takeover would be Saturday, then Backlash or whatever.
Well, we gotta switch it
And
because
next Sunday after Backlash, they've got the WWE 24 about Ric Flair's last WWE match at WrestleMania 24.
that's okay.
Any backstage footage you can give me from that era, I am all for.
Yeah, Paulie's about the wrestling backstage footage. I'm all about, dude. I'm telling you, Sams, you gotta watch the Last Ride thing, dude. It's really good. It's really good. The last episode was about the Shawn Michaels and Triple H matches at WrestleMania. And it's just Undertaker, and he's just talking in the interview, dude, and he's like, I want to retire, but my last match was shitty. I know I can do better than that. And then I comes out and puts on a banger, and then he's like,
Now he's saying he's.
now I can do it. I can put on a banger every time. And then Goldberg almost drops him on his head, and he's like, man, I should probably retire. I'm getting too old for this. But that last match was shitty. I got to get better.
What was that? The Greatest Royal Rumble, whatever that match
Some
was terrible.
crap. He almost killed The Undertaker.
Super Showdown.
Yeah, Super Showdown.
I know a lot of people were wondering if that.
By the way, Adam Cole leads our voting.
Adam Cole leading the charge. Welcome back, Chris. Thanks for joining us again. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
So we got our picks in. We'll do the picks again next week. And we'll do the picks for Backlash. And then we'll keep it going. You got anything else you want to talk about tonight, buddy?
Do you want to look up
Oh.
SmackDown or?
We're going to look up SmackDown. I can't read your comments right now. I'm going to do some SmackDown Googling. We didn't get a chance to watch SmackDown.
Kind of more curious of who.
Zoe
riddles.
said you look like you're bored. Are you
Hmm?
bored? Are you bored? Zoe said you look like you're bored.
No. Still somewhat
Zoe's watching.
nervous,
Zoe's watching. She said you look like you're bored.
Trying to think too.
All right, here we go.
Did
here
we
we
fully go over Raw?
go.
really?
For the most part, like,
It really wasn't anything.
yeah, Raw didn't. We had a couple cool promos from Seth Rollins
Yeah.
talking about the Messiah and the whole Rey Mysterio thing, which we did end up. We covered that.
Aleister Black match was really good.
Yeah, I mean, that's Seth Rollins and Aleister Black put on a banger. They were,
Yeah.
Okay,
Who
so
else?
here we go.
Oh, are we talking about Nia Jax?
Oh yes, we can talk about Nia Jax because I want to know your thoughts on Nia Jax and if you think if she's a bad worker. So yeah,
I know you love.
I love Nia Jax. This power bomb in particular that we're going to talk about tonight. We can talk about other power bombs after this, but this one, yeah, her buckle bomb. That's fine. We can talk about the ones where she's injured people before. but the one recent with Kairi Sane, where she wrecked Kairi Sane's face
Oh, she threw her face first
into the steps. Kairi Sane's fault. Even Kairi Sane has said, it was my fault. I took a bad bump. 3 other people have said, it was Kairi Sane's fault. She took a bad bump. But everybody wants to crucify Nia for it. Now, I get it. She's a bad worker, dude. She's had some injuries before. Like, not hurt. When I say she's had some injuries, I mean she's hurt some people. And I don't think she does it intentionally.
No.
I think that she's just so much bigger than these little tiny girls.
Like, I can speak from experience. I don't know my own strength.
Dude, and she just be tossing them.
Well, like in the beginning of the match, she grabbed her by her hair and just like threw her across the thing. You just see Kyrie,
Because heel Nia is a beast.
Fast forward a little bit towards the end of the night. I love when she came out to Asuka's music with the face paint.
With the
I got
face
all behind
paint.
it. That was dope. I got mixed emotions.
It's a give and take with
when she
Nia
talks
Jax.
on the mic sometimes.
She's
I'm kind
not
of like,
good.
oh god. You
She's
should
not
like
good.
she said something about talking to Japanese. She tried mocking them. Like,
Yeah. I'd rather hear Asuka talking Japanese.
I love when she does that. When she freaks out, it's the best.
I
But
don't.
know.
I like Nia Jax.
I don't say it's intentional.
Do I
think
think
she
Nia
should be-
Jax? Do I think Nia Jax should hold the women's title? Nope.
No,
Nope. Not at all.
not at all.
I don't think it was her fault though that she hurt Kyrie.
Do I think is she an unsafe worker?
Do you think?
Sometimes.
Yes. They said
But like you said, like she don't. I feel like she doesn't know her strength. She's so much bigger.
it could be
Do I
anything.
think she
and
needs to
it's
be more
not-
cautious sometimes?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think she could be more cautious.
'Cause
Definitely.
I definitely see her like someone's career getting really messed up.
Dude,
Like that.
like if she just goes to throw him and just misses the turnbuckle completely and just
Yeah.
tosses him out of the ring or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we got on WWE. I'm reading an excerpt from SmackDown. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna read it word for word either. So it says WWE and it's talking about. We got. Oh, hold on. Shut the front door.
What?
Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defended the tag team titles tonight. The women's tag team titles.
Did they just drop the titles to Iconics?
No. They dropped the titles to Bailey and Sasha
What?
Banks.
Yeah,
Bailey's got 2 belts now.
my girl Bailey.
Do you like Regal Bailey?
I love Bailey. I hate Sasha with a passion. She's not a good wrestler. If you want to talk smack about Nia, you got to throw Sasha Banks in right behind her
Oh, yeah.
because she doesn't hurt herself or she doesn't hurt other people, but she's hurt herself multiple times. I've seen multiple dives out of the rope where she's caught her foot on the bottom rope and fell face first into the apron or ring steps or whatever.
You remember the one she tried to? What was it? Like a Hurricane Rana on the side of the ring with Nia? Was that Nia's fault or Sasha's?
So I'm going Sasha's.
Could have been both.
Could have been both. They were both. Okay, it says
She did-
the victory
Nia
wasn't
didn't sell that at
smooth.
all.
The victory wasn't smooth for Banks and Bailey. The match building to a point where Banks had Cross in a Banks statement, and Bailey took a blind tag. Okay. Banks pulled up a crucifix. So Bailey pulled a blind tag. Somehow Banks gets back in and. Okay.
So two
Well,
times
I'm not for that. There was a title change tonight. I'm not for that. While they weren't doing anything with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross before,
Do you like them as a tag team?
sure. They weren't doing anything with them singles wrestlers. Give them the tag team titles. They were good together.
I honestly think the women's tag team titles have just been a huge disappointment.
I
Just
agree as well.
I think tag team wrestling, obviously, in WWE lately has just been
All right, but that's because we're getting good tag team wrestling in AEW.
yeah.
The
great.
tag team wrestling in
Certainly every other company.
yeah. And yeah, other companies. What's in it? Who's in Paulie?
I just hate when they
Paulie,
throw
Paulie knows.
random
Watch
people
this.
together and
Who's them dudes on NXT, Paulie, with the face paint, the Samoan guys?
Induce share.
Malcolm Blevins. I know Malcolm Blevins.
Malcolm Bivens is in there.
Yep. That was their manager. What's their names?
Rinku and Sarov.
Rinku and Sorov. They showed up at the end and they look beastly.
Who
Tall,
lost their
huge.
push because of Matt Riddle.
I love Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Got called up. Apparently their push got killed.
So, apparently Braun Strowman was getting picked on by The Miz and John Morrison.
How do you pick on somebody who's literally your size?
It says
Behind
it says that Braun Strowman was being tormented by The Miz and John Morrison throughout the show before finally catching up to the team. He then trapped them inside a surveillance van and flipped it over. and declared the men dead. So,
We've seen this before.
apparently the Miz and John Morrison are dead. AJ Styles. Oh, we got an Intercontinental Championship tournament going on. I forgot about that.
I forgot about
The
that.
finals is next week. Daniel, we need a championship opponent for Daniel Bryan.
Have a championship opponent for Daniel Bryan. It's AJ Styles.
Yeah. AJ
I was
Styles
about to say, I thought it was AJ Styles.
suffered a major upset loss. I didn't see this.
AJ lost tonight?
Also, in attempting to prove a point to his Intercontinental Championship opponent, AJ Styles. Oh, he was fighting Daniel Bryan. He's fighting Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title.
At Backlash?
Tonight,
Next Friday on SmackDown.
next Friday on SmackDown. Tonight, he lost against Drew Gulak. The way that I read this was just,
He lost tonight to Drew Gulak?
yes.
Didn't he? I thought he was released.
AJ Styles, no, he got re-signed. He
Oh, he
did
did?
get re-signed. Yes, he did.
Okay.
So far, of the people who got cut, only 2 people have been re-signed: Drake Maverick and Drew Gulak.
Yep.
Drew was the latest to get released, so he wasn't gone for that long.
This wasn't actually released. His contract is
Yeah, his contract was just over.
Okay.
That was it. Apparently, the story opened with Jeff Hardy giving his side of the story about what
How
happened
do you
last
feel
week.
about that?
Dude, I don't know because
That's really messed up.
because
They
it
did
plays into the thing, dude. That Jeff Hardy is really has substance abuse problems,
Right.
and
He's
now
had, like,
you're
3 DUIs.
that's like the Scott Hall treatment. Remember back in the day when they had Scott Hall on TV on WCW walking around with a cup when he was really drunk. He was in the NWO and he was really drunk, and they just used it as part of the storyline. That's how I feel about this, and I don't know if I'm okay with it. He gives his side. Elias has a torn pectoral muscle and broken ribs. We don't know if Hardy did it. Sheamus called everyone that supports Hardy an enabler, and Hardy is not a man. He's a junkie.
Is Elias basically made of tissue paper?
I think so.
He's been injured a lot this year.
Otis won against King Corbin
That's an upset.
via disqualification.
That's not an upset picker anymore.
Mid-match, Otis
You
began
like
his
King Corbin?
comeback. Otis laid him out in the ring, hit the caterpillar. Oh, hold on. He then grabbed a steel chair. Oh,
I love when he
Corbin
does that.
hit him with a steel chair. So King Corbin hit Otis with a steel chair, and then Otis goes.
From the king of the ring to pass to Otis.
Yes. Lacey Evans
I wish they
tonight.
would bring that back as just like an actual pay-per-view.
Lacey Evans tonight defeated Daddy DeVille, which upsets me. Sonya Deville. She should be winning every match this month. She should not lose a match this month.
Unless she decides she wants to.
Yeah, unless she decides she wants to. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles did a little face-to-face, in which ended up with the match,
I
and
feel like Daniel Bryan's going to win this.
Drew Gulak. We're going to talk about that next week.
Oh.
We're,
But I was... yeah, okay.
go ahead. You can tease a little bit.
Just because I feel like AJ Styles eventually going
Next week, it'll be over by the time you guys go
to... AJ's
live.
going to...
Oh, that's right.
AJ's going to take the title off Braun.
You think so?
Yeah, because he just got recently traded, and he's gonna have the Blue Universal title.
I'm okay with it.
I am too.
I love AJ Styles.
Winning the IC title.
Do you?
It's part of the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's the kind of guy that if you're trying to create a
Has
storyline.
Daniel
for him-
Bryan been Intercontinental Champion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 31.
Yep.
Before he retired.
He won it on the ladder match, right? Yep.
And then never defended it.
And then lost it. He retired. Yeah. Yeah. So Lacey Evans defeated Sonya Deville, and then apparently Bryan and AJ Styles had their little face-to-face in the ring, which turned into Drew Gulak versus AJ Styles, which Drew Gulak wins over AJ Styles. So going into this match against Daniel Bryan next week, he now has a loss against Daniel Bryan's fitness person, partner, trainer, Drew Gulak.
That's why I kind of feel like once I found out that Drew's back, that kind of like changed my whole mind on it because I feel like Daniel would win it, and then that Drew's gonna go after Daniel because he's gonna want that Intercontinental
We'll
title.
see.
I'm okay with all three of them.
Right.
Just make it.
Oh, okay.
I could sit there and watch Drew and Daniel have a match all day long.
Yeah.
Apparently
Oh,
the
yeah.
rumors are the match between AJ and Daniel Bryan, already taped, was one of the best matches this year.
I agree.
The NXT developmental talent has been basically, they have to stand for hours on end to do this in the crowds. Apparently, by the time this thing was taped, they had been doing this for roughly 14 hours.
Tough shit.
This match reinvigorated them to the point that they were able to go another 12.
Wow. That's crazy.
Apparently, this is a damn good match, and
What, AJ Daniel Bryan?
Yep.
Duh. They're great.
They are great. Yeah.
WWE Championship a couple different times.
All right, so AJ Styles got beat by Drew Gulak going into this match, so he's gonna be upset. I still think he's gonna pull through and win next week as well. I think AJ's gonna pull the IC title.
I'm okay with either way.
Yeah, either way. And then the stinker of the night,
Let's hear it.
Bailey and Sasha, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Bailey and Sasha.
My girl, Bailey.
I'm sure.
I seen the pictures.
Cool.
I hopped on Twitter. I seen the pictures of that. Her
Bailey
holding
two
both
belts.
Bailey 2 belts.
Bailey two belts. I'm okay with it.
Doesn't have the same ring.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Does.
It's cool.
The women's titles are nice.
I like the
I'm
women's
so
tag team
ready-
titles.
I'm so ready for the men's.
And
titles
that's
already.
how it ended. That's how SmackDown ended tonight.
I
With
kind of
that.
want them to bring back the old style
I wish
tag
they'd
team
stop
belts.
calling them women's championships.
What do you mean?
Call them the Raw Championship and the SmackDown Championship.
Yeah, just keep the white belt. The white belt, the white leather strap speaks for itself.
They're women's championships.
Right.
Just call them the Raw and the SmackDown Championship so that they sound better.
I get behind that. I think they need a mid-card women's title as well.
We can't get the tag team division.
Yeah, the tag team division can't go over. But see, I think
They
it.
don't have any legitimate tag teams besides that.
Yeah, I think if they did put a mid card title before, yeah,
It's a force of habit.
Bring back the European Championship.
iconic. That was from my boy Jay right there. But no, I don't like you said. They don't have any legitimate women's tag teams. In my opinion, they should have brought the mid card women's title before they brought the tag team titles.
Like, do a women's United States Championship.
Women's TV title.
What? Think of the United States Championship how it looks now with the white leather.
That would be sweet. I'd be okay with it.
I'd be okay with that too.
But like
now be the women's.
they made the TNT championship.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
redid it as gold too. which
Is
looks
it?
so
Oh,
much
cool.
better.
I didn't get to see it.
It looks better gold.
I
Let me
would-
see if I can pull-
I didn't mind it. It looked okay with the with.
Silver on TV though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they haven't finished it.
Oh, okay.
They released what it's going to look like, but they haven't finished it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's see if I can find it.
We're looking at a picture of the new TNT title.
He's huge.
Cody Rhodes. Okay, it's okay. I like the black more than the gold.
Yeah.
It's all right. It looks okay. I don't mind the TNT title. That's Ted Turner didn't WCW didn't work. He wanted to try again.
Yeah. How do you feel about Cody having like open challenge to any promotion?
I love it. It worked for John Cena. I mean, this is gonna bring an Ring of Honor promotion, a crossover. It could potentially bring somebody from TNA to show up to challenge for that title, because he was like, I don't care, anybody. New Japan, you would have Jay White show up.
What if Marty's girl?
Dude, Bullet Club all day.
What if Marty comes?
That's what I'm saying. Is he still with NWA, Paulie?
He is with Ring of Honor as their
Okay.
head booker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say, but
As the head
doesn't
booker?
Ring of
What's
Honor,
that mean?
Head booker.
NWA and Ring of Honor, don't they have kind of like a partnership though?
Kinda.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not
no?
yet?
No,
Oh.
there are no current partnerships between wrestling organizations in North America.
They just.
Well, Ring of Honor has a partnership with New Japan, but they're not North America.
Truth be told, that partnership isn't nearly
He
what
would've-
it used to be.
Well, no, that's because all the Bullet Club left. The Young Bucks and Cody and they all went, and did AEW. Kenny Omega's like, I'm with AEW.
You
I'm in
follow
the
Tama?
elite. On Twitter, I do.
Do you see how he's been kind of hitting going solo and like kind of talk about the Bucks and everything and kind of like making it seem like he's talking about invading AEW?
That would
in
be
a sense?
exciting. I love the bad boy Tama Tonga. What if he brought Roman with him? I'd probably love Roman as a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like if Roman was a bad guy, he looks like a bad guy.
I think Roman's so boring in the ring.
Dude, but could you imagine if he came out in a Bullet Club shirt, throwing that Superman punch? I'd love him.
People loved him in the Shield.
I loved him in the Shield. I did.
Yeah. He works better as a heel. He's on.
Yeah, he's a good bad guy. The whole group's good bad guys.
You want to transition to AEW now?
We could talk some AEW. I didn't get the chance to watch AEW this
First
week.
off, before we go to that, Raw, what do you think about the whole Street Profits versus...
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. They
They're
bowled
bowling.
this week. It was fantastic.
It was funny. It was funny.
I liked it. I liked that a lot because it lets you know the teams. Because dude, I feel like that first match when they come back and have this match, like it's gonna be a banger, dude. It's gonna go down in there because they have such good chemistry already, and then they just been having fun, not wrestling the past couple weeks.
It's cool seeing the Viking Raiders like that.
I agree. When Ivar was
I still
dunking.
wanna say
Plus,
Raiders.
Rowe is from. That's
Wait,
not
wait.
his name anymore. I don't know what his name is now. I can't. Paulie, what's his name?
Raymond.
Eric and Ivar.
The short, ball-headed one.
It's Raymond Rowe.
Eric.
Yeah.
Raymond Rowe. He's from Cleveland, dude. He's a straight-up homeboy from the land, and he's legit about it too. Like,
Is Sarah Logan coming back?
I don't know. She
Yeah.
isn't she married to Killian Dane? No,
No.
that's Alexa Cross.
That's Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross.
Yeah,
And yeah, she's married to Eric Raymond Rowe.
Did you guys see the announcement on Raw Talk immediately after Raw Monday night?
No, I didn't watch Raw Talk.
The final match of the final series of events is going to culminate this Monday on Raw, as Samoa Joe recommended.
I love
in
it.
a decathlon.
I love it.
Oh, who? The Street Profits and the Viking Raiders?
In a decathlon.
In a
I love it.
decathlon.
I love it.
It's going to be great.
I just hope that Ivar has still been blessed with the meats.
Yes.
Oh, with the meats, dude.
That's been
yeah.
one of my favorite part.
Dude, no, they've been really solid. I like these, the basketball, the golfing. I loved it all.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good.
What was I just?
I didn't get a chance to really watch AEW this week. I couldn't find a good stream. So,
I recorded it, but I got off work and I was in and out.
yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch AEW. I apologize.
He was better than AEW.
Paulie said NXT was better than AEW, and I watched NXT, so
The one thing I mainly remember was Sammy singing Jericho's song.
Poorly.
That was funny.
he always
then
sings it poorly, and it's
the
so
funniest-
funny.
It was so bad. And Jericho was having a hard time keeping a straight face. But then Jericho goes on this tantrum after he wins his match and calls out Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And then
go ahead.
Is called up baddest man on the planet. Then Orange Cassidy comes out. Like, came out. He grabs
So-
Jericho's hands, throws it in his belt. and
He
then-
said Jericho called out the baddest man on the planet. He
Yeah,
didn't.
he's-
He didn't say I'm calling out Mike
Oh,
Tyson.
he did. But then he's like, I want the baddest man on the planet.
And then Orange
He kept
Cassidy.
saying, yeah, then his music came out like,
I love Orange
so,
Cassidy.
dude, the way he, I don't know if he's watched it, but was it Hager? Was it Hager in the ring with him?
Jake Hager.
Yeah.
He like tried going after him, Orange dodged it, whatever, rolled out of the ring, and then best friends are sitting over there, and like he just like leans back into him like this, and they pick him up like he's a ballerina over
Over the-
and they just walk away, and it was gold. Just the way it was.
Dude,
so
the best
smooth.
friends and Orange Cassidy are amazing.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason why this
If
Wednesday
you-
on AEW Dynamite is going to be the best friends and Orange Cassidy against the Inner Circle Santana, Ortiz, and Jake Hager in a six-man tag.
Six-man tag this week. Inner Circle.
Six-man tag team match plan.
Six-man tag team match player. Teddy Long in the house over here. We got producer Long. We got a six-man tag team match. Inner Circle members. I love the Inner Circle,
I do
by the
too.
way. Les Champion. Santana Ortiz. And who else? Jake Hager?
Yeah,
And Jake Hager.
I like Jake.
The only thing I don't like about Inner Circle is it's causing us to not get as much of Santana and Ortiz as we could.
I agree. Proud and Powerful is awesome.
They would be amazing, and I've seen some of their matches in Impact with the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, oh yeah, when
I
they
really
were
wanna see them
LAX.
do an AEW.
When they were LAX,
Yes,
Yeah.
are.
they can go.
They main evented multiple TNA pay-per-views.
I think next week is them versus FTR, ain't it?
Yes.
That's gonna be, I think, gonna be
No,
good.
FTR is going to face the Butcher and the Blade.
Oh yeah, you're right.
CEO Jeff's in the building.
What's up? I am.
Did you have a good day at work, sir?
No.
He had a crappy day at work. F that place.
I just got destroyed harder than Big Show destroying Rey Mysterio.
He got destroyed. No lube.
Dude.
So AEW was pretty solid. Apparently, I didn't see it. It was good.
You gotta look up Orange
I'll
Cassidy.
check it. I'll check out the Orange Cassidy 2-2 thing. That sounds funny.
Dude, it was so smooth how it happened. It was hilarious.
It sounds good. You got anything else you want to go with, my friend?
Besides go Browns.
Oh, besides Go Browns, you can save that for your sign off.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Always.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up for the night, guys. We
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if it was.
we had a
the
great
first
first show. Yeah, oh yeah, it was definitely all over the place. We'll try to get more.
A hint. Maybe some things to come.
Oh yeah, we got some things to come. Since producer Paulie wasn't satisfied with our last one, we got us a women's tournament here coming up at Running the Ropes Radio.
Yes.
We're gonna do a women's
We're gonna crown the greatest women's wrestler.
Greatest of all time.
I wish you boys the best of luck.
If anybody,
The GOAT.
I want to know.
Is that how
I
you
want to
said?
hear from Stoner. I want to hear from Pyatt. I want to hear from Paulie. How you think we should seed them? I want to take your input into this.
Should we break it down?
And how we should seed them. Should I count how many titles overall? Should I count length of titles? Should I just go by popularity?
I feel like that.
Yeah, overall impact on the women's business. I mean, I want to know how you want this. That way, when
Do we
we
break
do
it
it that
out by
way
era?
and we break it down. Oh yeah, we got to break it down by era.
Yeah.
At least 2 or 3. At least 2. With you know what I'm saying?
Do we throw
we could-
managers in there?
Oh yeah, you can do women. There'll be women's managers for sure.
Francine from ECW.
Yeah, Vicky Guerrero, etc. We'll do it. Well, they'll be in there. If they had an impactful stay or relationship in wrestling in any way.
WWE or
No, we are doing all women.
Then I nominate Rosemary.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I like Rosemary.
So we will go into it and we'll
We nominate Rosemary.
we'll figure out a way to seed it. We'll figure out a way to set it up, Sams. And Amanda helped. She made us a bracket. It's got a double-sided bracket. I think it's 32. It might be 32. We'll break it 16 on each side. So,
WWE versus the world.
ooh. So we'll figure out something. We're
Let
gonna
us know.
we're gonna come out. Let
Guys
us
got any
know
better suggestions?
what
Or-
you think. If you got any ideas or anything. So that would be cool. I think we had a good show for the first time. I had fun. Jeff's here now, so we're gonna smile a little bit more.
I was a little nervous at
He's
first. My first
he's
time
gonna
doing
smile.
anything
Dean
like
was
this, so-
nervous.
No.
It was my first time kind of running the show, so that was kind of cool.
Running the ropes.
Yeah, I was running the ropes, literally.
Wow.
Nice pun there, buddy.
I like that. I like
Nice fun.
that. Right?
Hey, it's not a true movie until you say the title of the movie.
Forrest Gump. He said it.
What the hell is going on?
All right. Anyways, running the ropes. We will catch you next week. I'm Mike,
I'm Dean.
and go Browns.
Eh?
Eh.